All right, we are now audible.
We're now audible?
We are
Am
now
I audible? Are you sure you're not the only one audible?
Yes, I am 100% sure we are both audible, and I'm 20% sure I put the correct chat on.
Okay, great.
What's up, everyone?
Hi, everybody. Hi, Salvi. Hi, Blanc. Hi, Miko. Hi, Black Emerald. Did I miss anything? I don't think I did.
There you go. YouTube is
How's everybody
working
doing?
correctly.
Thank goodness.
Fantastic.
Hello, Audible. Thanks, me.
Isn't that I'm thinking of Audacity. I was about to say, isn't that a DAW? That's Audacity I'm thinking about.
Yes, we're off to a great start.
I got to see the guy who made Audacity when I was like, it was when I first went to college too. I was like, yeah, because I went with the one dude and he was a bit standoffish, but he seemed really smart. He was a smart guy. It was cool to see him talk about like making Audacity.
Hell yeah. You look beautiful. Thank you, Miko.
Bless.
This has been a long time coming.
This has been there's so much work that has gone into this, dude.
So this is like kind of a multiple function stream because we also didn't get a chance to do our anniversary this year because a lot of stuff was happening around then. So this is kind of the anniversary / new outfits / a lot of stuff.
Don't mind me, I'm just making funny faces.
Blanc popped over to Twitch. Hey, Blanc.
Welcome to the Twitch side. I actually spent a while setting up the Twitch side. I was terrified I was going to stream to HIMARI on accident.
It would have been fine. I mean, that's what we did for the initial debut anyway.
Oh my god. We are going to be reacting to the original debut later, so if you want to see some extreme cringe, get ready for some extreme cringe later.
You're the one who's going to be cringing harder than I am, which is shocking considering I was the hesitant one.
I don't know. I kept pushing for it. Shoji said no. I do not want to do. I don't want to do the original debut, man. I don't want to look at it. I was like, come on, it'll be really funny. I
remember how cursed it was.
I forgot. But was it an Xbox or a PlayStation controller we had to plug in to get it to work?
Yes. Yeah, we had to plug in a PlayStation controller to have a dead input to make sure that we could play the music properly with no latency.
I didn't remember that either. It came up in conversation at some point, like, years later, and I was just like, wait, we did that? What?
Yeah, it was a workaround. So we could do everything in DAW instead of with latency over OBS. Thank you, Black Emerald. Thank you, Miko.
Bless. Other fun...
Yes, Blanc, we had a very cursed setup.
Other fun scuff moments. We, obviously VTubers have come a long way in 3 years, but I freak out over everything. I was freaking out over this, but I was freaking out hardcore already about doing a debut in general. And then it was like, what, 24 hours before we were supposed to go live, HoloLive dropped Iris's debut.
Yes.
So
literally for the hour after hours.
We were already planning on a short, like, debut stream to begin with, but, like, I cannot articulate to you, like, the reactions we had to, the first new HoloLive debut in over a year, and it's right after ours.
It was crazy. Hey, Pap. Glad you were able to make it.
But before we cringe really hard at the original debut, because, oh my god, there is a lot to cringe about.
It's gonna be great.
Just go over some of the fun stuff the models have, because these have been in production for too long. Actually, I'm gonna move this to a different window. Let's just make some funny faces first, because I feel like funny faces are something we can do at a simultaneous pace.
I'm glad that you made me able to actually be angry. This wasn't well, it was supposed to be an option on my old model,
okay,
but
mine is too aggressive.
It was broken.
Mine is still
and then it was also broken on this model.
See, but
until literally yesterday.
You don't get mad. You're not an angry person.
What do you mean?
I
don't rage. I can also finally take off my glasses.
It's cursed. It's so cursed. I have like a million toggles. Everybody please admire the fact that Jellybean evolved, though. I feel like out of everything, the fact that Jellybean has evolved makes me the happiest.
I mean, I'm just happy that you finally gave me my dog.
Yes, you have a dog. I forgot about that. You have a dog.
Yes, I have dog now.
Please describe your dog for us.
It's Miles, the puppy. Hell dog, big floppy ears.
Floppy dog.
We have the same eyes.
Happy floppy dog. I mean, me and Jellybean have the same eyes. I just forget that sometimes. Here, zoom in on your creature. You can zoom in on your creature to like play with buttons.
Look at him.
Look at him.
It's Miles.
He's so happy. He can be on the
Stick out
floor
his tongue.
and he can hold.
Tongue.
Put your dog back on the floor where it belongs. Except
Fine.
not really, because I love that dog. He's a good dog. He's a good
Well,
dog.
that's what I can get dramatic too. Like that. Look at that.
When
He's
I
cute.
tell
Thank
you,
you, Miko.
when I tell you that your guitar isn't cool. Yes! Your dog is a celebrity.
Wonderful. I'm glad.
Because I can take off Jellybean, I just don't know why I would ever want to remove my cat, because that thing is attached to me.
Exactly. Well, I can't play games while holding my dog.
You know what you can do when holding your dog, Shoji?
What?
Oh wait, I almost forgot about this. I could be a kindergarten teacher, but
Pull out your bangs. Pull up your bangs.
I forgot about that. I was about to click off my buttons. I was like, oh wait, that's a thing. I forgot I had that.
I mean, I'm also very glad that you gave me it's supposed to be a clown, but I just look like the 5th rejected member of KISS.
See, we have to cover a KISS song now, and I could not tell you a single KISS song off the top of my head, much to the disappointment of my father.
Don't worry, I'll get you later because I grew up on KISS.
Mine was
Like it
all
doesn't
like,
show.
my dad was like AC/DC, okay? I do not remember shit from KISS.
Oh, my dad was AC/DC. My mom was KISS.
But speaking of instruments,
Oh yeah, we should do that.
yes. We actually might have to zoom out for that one a bit. Let's zoom out for that.
Yeah. Zoom out.
I'm managing like 4 tabs.
Well, that's a you problem.
Here.
Yes, Clowncore. Miko, I need to tell you about the Clowncore concert sometime. Remind me later.
Okay, we are not matching each other's freak right now. Okay, now we're matching each other's freak.
Roughly.
I'm like babysitting. What's up, Ember? I'm like babysitting like 4 tabs. I gotta take a picture of this. Let me take a picture of this. I remember during the original debut. Oh my god. Taking a picture. For the original debut, Here. Okay, let's do the electrics first.
Electric first? Okay.
Yeah.
We have instruments again.
Yes, except they were drawn by somebody who knows what an instrument looks like.
Finally.
An instrument looks like. Hint, like actually doing a concert with these will come at a later date because we are not in the same room this time, which is a tragedy. No. I cannot bully Shoji.
We tried to make it happen and it just couldn't.
The universe did not align, and I get my wisdom teeth out in 2 days. There was no planning around this.
Yeah, we made it work.
But not only do we have electric instruments, reset before you do the acoustic one.
I
So
know.
you don't break things.
We've been over this.
It's my fault. I make things broken.
You broke my arms.
I did. I don't know. I still need to investigate what the hell happened with that, but I broke your arm so badly.
It was kind of funny.
It was, oh, for a second I like freaked out. I looked at the audio mixer and I was like, why are there 3 inputs? Because there are 3 inputs.
Yes.
There's music. I'm playing music. But we have
Anyway.
multiple instruments now, and they do have hand tracking, but we're saving that for when we can actually do a concert in the same room together. So please look forward to that in the future. I
It's
am
coming.
very excited about that. Bless Miko. I will come back to streaming with a fancy new model and less teeth. I want to ask I almost said professor. I want to ask the like orthodontist surgeon guy. I want to see if I can keep my teeth. But I don't know if that's gonna like freak him out and make him say no, we're not taking your teeth out anymore.
I think that's illegal. I don't think they're allowed to give you medical waste.
Are you saying my teeth are a waste?
Maybe I am. What you gonna do about it? You can't hit me this time. You can't abuse me.
Punch bug is not abuse! Bless
It is
soul.
when you hit me every single time.
Punch bug is not abuse! I don't even punch hard, I just go pat.
Well, yeah, because you're the size of a fly.
bless. I'm just getting like the knockout stuff. So like I will not be conscious when they, remove my teeth, thankfully. But
Lucky.
I had the same stuff when I had eye surgery. So like I'm ready. I've danced this dance. I'm just gonna not be able to eat crunchy food. They're not supposed to. You should totally get video of you whenever you're like all loopy and stuff. See, if we're going off of Tech Demon's report from when I got my eye surgery, I was quote unquote very emotional.
Understandable.
I don't know if I'm gonna be funny or if I'm just gonna be like actually sobbing my eyes out because I can't have tortilla chips.
That's a risk that we have to take.
We just bought 2 family-sized bags of Doritos, and I just realized I'm not gonna be able to fucking eat them.
Well, that's a skill issue.
I have a lot of issues, and that is not one of them. That is not one of them. I'm actually hurt about that. What's up? See, I'm still gonna. I'm gonna work to get those teeth. I want my teeth. I grew them myself.
I also grew my teeth myself. However, sadly, I got them taken out the week before I was starting marching band, so that was fun.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
Okay,
I did not do marching band. I recovered before starting.
Oh. I mean, I picked mine because I start the semester, like, the Monday after I get my teeth taken out.
Gotcha.
Very aggressive.
Got your old baby teeth still? I do have some of my baby teeth. Also, Miko, I was not aggressive whenever I was woken up from anesthesia, but I was very, like, out of it. I was very confused where I was at.
I don't know if I was aggressive or not. Tech Demon just said emotional. I'm messaging him now.
Coach wanted to know what time it was, and you think someone, and whenever they're helping you, said, fuck you? Yeah. Yeah, I believe it.
Fuck you for helping me.
Look, sometimes you gotta have a bit of an attitude, you know? It helps. Black Emerald still has wisdom teeth.
Please, I keep them. I recommend that. Mine are at a 90-degree angle, and they're going inward.
It is a fairly confusing experience. Like, seriously, man. I had no clue where I was. I just woke up and people were like, yo, dude, you feeling good? And I'm like, is this a party?
You feeling good? Hey, man, you just got that thing ripped out of your face. You feeling it? You vibing?
I was like, yeah.
I don't know what I was so mad about. I mean, when you're disoriented, I can't blame you for being pissed. I can't blame. Oh.
Yeah,
Before
no, if I
we
kept
get
my
to,
teeth that...
Before we get to the watch along, I want to show these off as we speak.
Yes. But if I would have kept my wisdom teeth, my whole other teeth would have been so messed up. I got them out very early.
The chat box says no. The chat box.
Oh yeah, that's right. We have these to show off.
I'm sorry. While we're thinking about wisdom teeth,
Make myself smaller, go off to the side a little bit more. So we can see them all.
I did not plan ahead for the fact that the chat would actually have messages. I am not gonna lie. When I was making,
I told you this.
You did. I was bugging out, man. I was bugging out. So if you're in the Discord, these will be up shortly after we finish streaming. Whenever if ever one of us gets to the point where we can have emotes on a platform, you will see these on those platforms. The pentagrams have been there the entire time. I just thought they looked nice, but.
But yeah, I think we've each shown off at least a couple of these at some point or another.
Keep hog champing at you. Actually, you're making my face numb to do.
I'm still just so happy that you managed to capture the Bakshi dying for me.
I think out of all the ones I use on a completely regular basis now, it is the little Helmo one that does not have the animation because I put this together at a program that doesn't support GIFs, but it is like the little Helmo fire thing. Actually, wait, I have a image.
Thank you, Miko. I did call it.
Image.
You'll find that happens a lot. I call it, and then Himi ignores me, and then it happens.
I don't ignore you. Okay, here we go. Yeah, it looks like this. I couldn't put GIFs in this. The little pop cat you see, it is also a GIF. People who knew me from a previous time will recognize what that animation is, but but yes, the Helmo does move.
We're doing all this on the fly. This is great.
I played this ahead days in advance too. Like I made SHOJI sit in like 2-3 separate Discord calls as I was like, we're testing everything. We're testing everything. We're making sure it fucking works. I gotta make sure it works. As he was just like,
it's gonna be fine.
I'm a professional worrier. That's my job.
And then the one thing I said, hey, this isn't gonna quite work out. You're like, we got it, and then you didn't fix it.
I have to, if I'm not worrying about completely irrelevant things, am I really worrying correctly?
That's
Bless
true.
and
Thanks, Androgos.
Bless. We do have one more thing to show off, but I'm gonna wait till after the cringe, just so I have something to remind me that we have improved as creators in the past 3 years, but...
But yeah, I think we're just about coming up on the time to start the cringe.
God. Let me sip some water first. Let me sip some water before I, like, cry.
Come on. You've been ready for this for weeks.
I have! It hit me, like, at the end of the Pokemon Platinum stream on Friday. I was like, oh, that was the last stream with the old model. I did not... I did not, like... I did not have, like, the reference I should have had for that. Like, I finished, I was like, oh. That was it.
Oh, yeah. This is not a thing.
This is... That's something. That is something that is happening. Bless Miko. The road to making these was a freaking... fun fact, this is actually the 4th version of Himi. This is the 4th version. There's an entire scrapped Himi model that never saw the light of day. Not even in a rigging sense. Like, I drew... There is an unreleased, like... what do you want to call it? Like, 2.5? 3?
Yeah, something like that. It was slightly better rigging for the same outfit.
Same outfit, slightly okayer art, but I didn't like the art in the end, and I was like, I'm just gonna make this better.
That's when we decided to do full 2.0s.
Yeah! I will be doing a stream on my channel. We're gonna go over the designs and stuff later on, but like, on my channel, like, I will be going over why the first Himi was rigged so badly, and some of the things I learned throughout making the new models, stuff like that. Oh my god, though, the first model's rigging was so bad. It was so bad. We're about to see it.
And later this stream too, we're gonna cover the behind the scenes of some of the music.
Yes. We're going like with a lot of new, but we're also looking back at some of the stuff and just talking about like, oh yeah, remember when I had a cold and was singing notes far outside of my vocal range?
We'll get there when we get there.
Yep, exactly, Miko. That this is it. This is correct.
100% Miko.
All right, let me go ahead. Oh, I apparently was sad emotional for the wisdom teeth.
Ah, fun.
Okay, I just saw. Okay, Shoji, I'm sharing the debut stream with you. I need you to tell me you're seeing the correct screen.
I am seeing the correct screen.
Fantastic. And let me go ahead and do it here.
Yeah,
see,
I still forget how short it was.
Same. What's even worse is like 5 minutes is loading screen.
Yeah.
I will say, for some reason I had the foresight that this was going to be too large, but not the emotes graphic, but we're going to... stupid, but... This was the debut stream. This was streamed... Oh, God. Where's the tab? Where is my tab? Okay.
I still use this loading screen, by the way.
Showing on this. Okay, it is showing on this. Sick. Okay, so this loading screen. The thing about this freaking loading screen. I'm just gonna let this play as I talk because let me mute the Himi theme. Oops. Okay, but the thing about this loading screen, you see those fireworks? First of all,
not very well.
The frame rate's screwed on these. The frame rate's awful because we did it wrong.
Yes, we were not encoding the stream correctly, so you're going to hear a lot of audio and not see a lot of video.
Like, everything is so frame broken. The fireworks, though, I didn't know how to use video editing software yet. Like, I was a graphics, like, visual artist before I did anything with VTubing, so, like, I didn't know how to do it. I ended up giving this pre-made fireworks asset from, I paid money for, with the little GIF, and I gave it to a friend, and I was like, I need you to make this, like, into a thing, and bless his heart, he did it. But as you can see, it doesn't matter because the frame rate is atrocious in this entire stream. It is not just like this whole thing.
I mean, again, I used it quite a lot, and I still use it.
I mean, I still use, like, I use the GIF of, like, doing a collabs, but, like, the fireworks are gone. I lost the fireworks file a long time ago. I just put the GIFs over the Brimtone background.
I think we can find it somewhere.
It's somewhere in
I'm
my
not giving up on it.
I'm gonna skip ahead for a little because this literally goes for 5 minutes. No, does this go further? No, I think it does go 5 minutes.
It goes about 5 minutes because we start talking before we switch the scene.
Wait, we did? Oh
Well, we talked for like 30 seconds.
Ah. Yeah, we're gonna give it like another minute of that, but yeah, no, a lot of this was us just learning new stuff. Shoji did music before this, like, he had experience with stuff. I just drew things.
Almost exclusively performed music for me, though. I had not recorded, so this was a very new experience for me being in a studio instead of a stage.
I played a lot of viola, and I played the bass in my high school band, and God, by the time I met you, I'd only played the bass for a little while.
Yeah.
GTA
11 screen time? Yeah.
Exactly.
Exactly.
Like, I don't know why we made this so long.
I think it's because we were also fixing things. I feel like there was something scuffed prior to the stream.
The scream.
Because I want to stream right now.
Definitely was something was scuffed. We were doing this in a free makerspace because we didn't have a place we could stream on our own.
And we tried to do a 2-computer setup, but that didn't work because we couldn't get a capture card in time.
We were going to do live instruments, and that also did not work because of the PlayStation controller. Oh God, no! I'm hearing my own voice. Hi, I'm just gonna go leave the room now. Thank you.
No, you're staying right here.
You really went for it.
Oh my God.
I didn't think we were going to. You really went
Dude,
for it.
it's frozen.
I have no fear.
Yeah, I told you it would be as soon as the audio started.
Hi, everybody.
It's
We
not
are
our
Brimtone.
stream. It's that stream.
Yes.
A couple of demons coming up from hell.
God, I want to
But look, now we're actually able to move around and talk. We've come so far.
We have expressions, Shoji. Expressions. Okay, there we go.
We hope.
There we go.
Look
It
at
finally
that!
caught
It's
up a little bit.
so frozen.
Yes. It is so scuffed.
Sam Zeldin, who is doing a lovely rap.
I'm drinking my water and crying, but
Oh, damn.
No. You need to cringe along with this with me.
Just an absolute champ.
I'm not letting you off the hook.
look, like we are literally PNG tubers.
Also a champ.
Look, we tried to get motion going. We tried.
Look at that eye blink. Look at how bad the in-betweens are. You could see the pupil with the eyes closed. Shoji, just blink for me for a second. Look at that. You see that?
I'm blinking a lot.
You see these eyes?
It's not fun.
You don't see the pupil when they're closed anymore.
Anyway, so now we're gonna get to the
Fluttering my beautiful
We're
eyelashes.
going to be starting with a cover by a cover from
Oh
Hachi.
God.
It's gonna be
I don't want to
we're
hear
getting the first song?
myself sing. We got right into the music, didn't we? We did not
Yeah,
give
we did.
much like talking.
Well, we didn't have too many people to talk to.
I mean, fair.
All right, here we
Fair.
go.
I think I've definitely gotten better now about like,
There's a line I'm afraid of, and I'm
Or just talking.
oh my God, the fucking girls line. Oh my God, girls.
See you back in a bit, Emerald. Cool.
The word girls still traumatizes me.
Well, that's on you. You had all this time to practice.
I did, and I practiced, and I'm so bad at singing. But oh my God. I'm really bad at singing, and listening to this makes me want to curl up in a ball and die, but...
Just you wait.
No, I am not in tune. I am
Oh,
not
hey,
in
it's
tune.
finally switched. Yeah, the video was really, really scuffed for this stream.
I should also mention, at this rate... Oh God, I was so out of tune, it hurts. I was so out of tune. This is why I don't do karaoke's, okay? This is why I do not do karaoke's, but...
I need to make you do a
Why
karaoke
is the Himi
sometime.
theme back on? Shut. Why did the Himi theme turn back on?
I
I'm
don't
sorry
know.
if you were just hearing like 4 different audio sources at the same time there, but... Oh my God. I hate this. I hate my life. Yeah, no, the other thing is that the space we were using was really tiny, and we were so overheated by the end of the stream.
Yeah, it boiled us alive in that room.
I remember Tech Demon was there with the person who helped us get set up in the makerspace, doing something completely different by pure coincidence, and like,
Yes.
when they opened the door to say hi when we were done, it felt like heaven itself had like blown into the room because the rest of the space was so cold and our little studio was like boiling.
Well, they also said that the heat radiating out from the room was intense.
So freaking sweaty.
It was so gross, but it's so worth it.
I can't sing. Why did I do this? I cannot sing for I'm gonna cry.
Well, you're committed now.
I have committed. We are in this situation. Fun fact, I still go to this space on occasion, even though we don't use it anymore. A lady that we met like twice, if that, remembered us. Like,
Yes.
I saw her for work, and she's like, oh yeah, it's you. You were there with the long-haired person, yeah? I was like, oh, you know me. You remember us for that.
With the long-haired person. Wonderful. I love the best impression I give.
That is literally how she remembered you. Like, absolute sweetheart of a person. I was like, oh, you know who
Yeah.
I am. And that was in front of my boss.
Amazing.
Like, hi, we're Satan people when I'm not in an office space.
It is kind of funny how we have opposite reactions to strangers. You go up and talk to them actively, and I'm like, get away from me.
Oh, there's a clip. That was a clip in there. Did you hear that?
Yep.
I'm really genuinely shocked that this did not crash on us.
Yeah.
No, shut the fuck up, Himi. You cannot keep a tune to save your life. God, I want
Just singing now, though. I ain't letting you go.
Again, like, I had to save the last, like, reveal thing for after we looked at this because I knew I was going to, like, cringe my... I was going to leave this feeling like, oh, we're so untalented if I left everything for the start. There's Himi complaining.
Yes. We did a job. We did a really good job of just being quiet during the reveals.
Very, very well.
Especially after all the times.
Like, you guys have no clue
Also,
how
our-
long we've been at this.
You
been a
fuckers don't
great
have a
time.
clue past us.
Say words. I mean,
Younger us.
today's a good day. We're doing.
Little.
It was like a year of planning to get all this set up.
It was
So,
like
Himari,
February
tell us
of.
about yourself.
Let me give you your headphones.
It was like February of 21, I think, before I even began doing stuff.
Yes.
I am Kaneko, Himari,
Yep, it was.
the bassist and the
Took
artist
a-
of Brimtone, although I do have a
It's when you
violin
forced me into
solo
this.
that may be making appearances sometime.
Yeah.
Mostly just ridiculousness.
Cross
I
country.
didn't have a choice.
Bless
Thank you,
Miko.
Miko.
Hey, you had a choice. I said, hey,
Managed together. I don't have
Yoda, you want to make a VTube band? You didn't say no. You just said, sure, why not?
I was like, yeah, okay.
It's like, it'll be like K-On! I think it's a quote.
Yeah, it'll be like K-On.
Peppers for fun. They're delicious. And I love to move around. I am loud.
Okay, see, now we're actually talking. Now we're actually
Yes.
talking. We spaced it out a bit.
Energy.
Just a little bit.
My
I
Well, I
do
think that's
not.
part of why it was so short.
I'm from the Ring of Greed. I would torture the greedy people, but the
I
form
am not
is
that.
terrible.
I'm not that energetic anymore. I don't think.
Okay, there's fire everywhere. There's fire everywhere. And you're
I'd like to think I
wearing
retained the same energy.
It's terrible. Pants are terrible. That jacket.
Oh God, I forgot we had a PowerPoint.
Yes, yes, we did.
I'll come back to it eventually.
Why did I use
And I
that
forgot that we covered most of it.
font?
Games you'll see me play are
Why
Minecraft,
did I
Stardew
use
Valley,
that
Zoo Tycoon, and Pokemon.
Now you're sounding like a
I'm
graphic
all
designer.
FPS, And I like to play Minecraft on peaceful, but Shoji says no.
I didn't say no.
Font.
It's gotta be more
That
fun
font
than
is so
normal.
bad. Okay, let me reiterate. I use this font still for
and you
Brimtone
can't
stuff.
stop me.
It's called Trashbone. It's not a bad font. It's just why? What is this PowerPoint slide design? This is terrible. This is not.
There's so much going on with the checkerboard design.
There really is.
But we both did it, though.
Now, before we get caught up in how awful I am at Minecraft, it is Shoji's turn to have some music with a cover of Sakura Kiss from Oron High School Host Club.
Let's do this.
Shoji was actually not supposed to sing this. Fun fact.
Yeah. We'll get into why later.
Yeah, this
Kiss,
was-
kiss, fall in love.
This was not supposed to be Shoji's song.
I wasn't supposed to sing at all in this project.
Have I mentioned what a kind and patient friend Shoji is?
I don't know what you're talking about. I bully you all the time.
I mean, we bully each other.
This love.
That's like the goal, you know.
That's true.
I'm like looking all over the place right now. Like to my
What else are we
left,
supposed to do?
to the left is my monitor, to the right is my other monitor, and I was looking at something and I forgot what I was looking at.
I was about to start singing along, but I remember there'd be so much latency.
It's such a good
Yeah, no.
song.
I could have given such a different performance if I actually had time to prepare.
Did I just sneeze?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I thought we muted our mics though whenever we did this. I thought.
I think I don't sneeze quietly. I do not sneeze quietly. I think it just picked up from your microphone.
Maybe. Most likely, actually, that is true. We did have a lot of issues in that room of being like picked up by each other.
Every time. It has been amazing. I have the lyrics right next to me too, so there's no excuse. It's wonderful.
There's no excuse.
Nope.
There's no excuse. See, at least you can
We
keep
did the singing live.
At least you're keeping keeping pitch. The weird gong.
Yeah. Sam was so into that too.
The weird
He was
gong.
so into all the sound design for that section, for that one bar.
We'll get into why in a little bit, but like,
Yeah.
dude, the listening to the full version of Sakura Kiss, you will have an adventure. It is, the opening is like for Oron is a banger, and they do a fantastic job. And I love that they actually did an English version for the English dub, but like, the instrumental is fucking whack the further you go into that song.
Oh, it's so good. And the the bridge makes no sense.
It makes no sense. It made me feel better.
Yes. Also, thank you, Miko. This song was a lot.
I got through that one without messing up.
See, you didn't have as many messages, like, you didn't have nearly as many as I did. I feel like this project is Shoji will not say no to me, and I feel like you should,
I'm an enabler.
you should stop being an enabler. Remember the time I almost gave myself severe injuries with shopping carts and you just watched?
Yeah, because I thought it would be funny. And I was right. I wish I got it
Yes.
on video.
Beautiful. Oh my god, look at that, I'm clipping. My model is clipping. Look at that, I am actually clipping in that. That was before I
think it's-
fixed the shoulders too.
Yeah. You also were, in that space, we would get desynced a lot from our cameras.
One of us was using a webcam. I think the other one was using their phone, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I was using my phone.
See, at some point we will get on the same page about what we use to track things, because the problem now is that I'm using RTX. You don't have
And
NVIDIA.
I don't have an NVIDIA card yet.
So I'm just,
You did it!
I spend too
Got
much
through it
money.
Somehow.
You have your reverb
Oh
on.
man.
Now we gotta tell,
Yes, I did.
tell us about you.
Tell us about you.
First things first. Apparently everything's very laggy
No.
on the stream end. Big thanks to Blanc in the chat for
Blanc, been here the whole
Blanc
time.
in the chat helping us again.
Real one.
what happened being at
Woo!
I still have the memes somewhere from like
Anyway,
her teaching us OBS.
I'm good at that. I break
Yes.
everything that.
Look at that in between again.
Keeping
on
an
the meme
enabler,
model.
I absolutely will be Miko.
Set up since we got here at 9 a.m.
And we fixed it.
Were we really there since 9 o'clock in the fucking morning? We streamed this at like
Yes.
6, didn't we?
So
We streamed it at like
I am,
8.
Seto Shoji. I am the guitarist.
How did we
Brimtone, and I handle pretty much everything. music.
What?
It was a lot of setup.
Big thank you again.
We spent like 2 or 3 hours setting up because we had to do the 2-computer thing because my computer is the one that had all the files and everything, and I had to ship it all the way from where I was living at the time.
Appreciate you, dude. Like, we way more than you know. You have no clue.
I am, and I'm honestly just in awe.
Yeah, we
Excuse
also
me?
did a lot of testing. Damn it. We did a lot of testing, and it was working fine whenever we did everything natively, but as soon as we hit the go live for the stream, we then realized that the live settings are separate from the local settings.
Yes, we'll do this.
No.
There was so much we just did not know how to do.
On the left shoulder for that one, buddy.
I mean,
Yes, the entire original took place in the makerspace. We spent a lot
Yeah.
of time there practicing, getting stuff set up.
There we go. And then as far as games
There is
go,
so
I
much
love
of, like-
Eternal Return Black Survival. That's a
Don't get me
really
wrong,
good.
like,
Risk of Rain 2.
I will make fun of a lot of this because, dude, we did not know what the hell we were doing, but like,
No, not at all.
so much work went into just getting that off the ground because we were going for such.
I hope to one day
We were going to do Calc 3 when we had not even taken pre-algebra yet.
so much
Exactly. It was great.
As for what I
Which
used to
also
do,
with that makerspace, that's where my first like
was
I want to say
sponsored
10 or so
off
streams
air,
happened
and
because I did not have the internet
was
capability
originally sponsored
where I
by
was living
Butter,
at the time.
but,
My problem was that
just a few too many
I was
times.
streaming off a lap. No,
And, I think my
no.
mom
Did I have Tech Demon's Batacera Linux box yet? That's a good question.
Yes, you did.
help it.
That's just after you got it.
Anyway,
Yeah, like I had the capabilities of streaming in my own, like in my apartment. My apartment was just not nearly large enough, and I did not want to create a nuisance for my neighbors by having
but
full
some people do
instruments
healthy,
and
so
live streaming with it.
But it would have been funny. Get a noise complaint mid debut. That would have been amazing.
We had to give noise complaint for our neighbor because they were constantly screaming at each other. Although,
That's fun.
to be fair, I don't think we ever actually did call in a noise complaint. We just kept sitting there and like listening. Me and Tech Demon were like small children. We would sit there with our ears up against the door and just listen, like who's winning the fight this time, who's winning the argument, because they would argue about the most random shit.
should be pretty close to, if not perfect quality.
How far is this?
Don't know
How
why
much am
we're
I still
having such
suffering?
issues with
Okay.
streaming the internet here. We're on a wired.
Also, we reran the songs again, so I think we can skip that part.
Okay, yeah, because all that happened was Himi, who did not do a vocal warm up, figured out how to like sing slightly better, but that's really.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Brimtone was in YouTube jail.
Yes, we were.
I forgot about that.
Because we tried to stream too soon, which is weird because we did try to stream the day prior, and we saw the 24-hour notice, and we're like, okay, awesome.
Again, big
We'll,
thank
you know,
you
set it up to stream now
guys
so
helped
that
us out with this. Sam Zeldin
in the
with
future we can
Ryan
actually
Nichols
like do
for
the
all
thing.
of the logo work,
And then we try to get it set up on the day, and that's why the debut
collaborative
actually happened on
process.
Himi's channel.
Really
Yeah. Oh
And then
God.
review that
We originally streamed it on mine because we. Oh, I was gonna go see when it was originally streamed, but that actually would have broken everything that we're watching and streaming right now.
Do you have anything else to end on?
Also, I think this is the like end of the debut.
We still have like 10 minutes.
Yeah, because we redid the songs.
Wonderful.
Okay, I just want to take a second. This is like the one angle that this looked okay. This is the one angle this looked okay. The one angle. I'm like,
Anyway.
I'm saving a lot of my critiques of this model for like a stream dedicated to like the inner workings of Live 2D and how making a VTuber model works. But understand that it's a treasured memory, these two models that you see here. Like, I love them. They're very, like, you know, they're very sentimental, but there are so many problems with these models, dude. There's so many problems with these freaking models.
It's fun though.
But yeah, no, I think...
Anyway.
I'm sad now because now that duck picture I posted on Twitter makes no sense because I didn't know girls. Understand that I went
Oh,
to
the
girls.
duck picture, I forgot about that.
Sam and
Yes.
I think that is a good, like, leading in point if we can go into, like,
Yeah.
the behind the scenes so we can stop cringing a bit. Oh.
Yes.
I didn't mean to do that. Oops. I went to go...
Anyway.
I went to go open the pictures and I accidentally went to the loading screen
Oh my
for a
God.
second. You were still audible. I was not. Which one do I want to pull up first? The reference sheets or the songs?
That's up to you. Let's do the reference sheets.
Reference sheets? Okay. Here, I will pull
Get that
open
out of the way.
the Shoji one first. Here, I'll make this fit up. I'm breaking things again. I spent so
Stop
long
breaking things.
practicing for this, and I'm still breaking shit. Okay, but... Pokemon Evolution music. Honestly, I do like that energy. Okay, so here, this is me fixing this on the fly. But this is the Shoji reference sheet.
Chat's still coming in.
Yes, here we go.
There we go.
But honestly, the Shoji, you did not have nearly as drastic an update as mine. You had like some quick color corrections that I don't think anybody would notice if I did not point
Yeah.
them out. But you got a
I
dog.
didn't really ask for anything much. I just asked for a dog.
You have a dog. Would you like to
I
show
like
the
having a
world?
dog.
I'm going to show the world, Miles.
Of course.
Look at the baby.
Well, dude's right here.
Dog.
It's right here.
Happy dog.
Little dude.
He actually was designed years ago. Like, he's been
Yeah.
designed. The model
Just
debut
hasn't been a part of the model.
Yeah, it got pushed back a really long... We started working on this, like, how long ago? Oh, God. Oh, I forgot to put the music back on.
I think we started doing this for the first anniversary.
Oh, my God. No, don't say that to me.
Or immediately after the first anniversary, I should say.
Okay, that makes me feel a little better. Like, don't break my heart like that. Jesus Christ.
You know, we started planning for this for the first anniversary, but that was also around the time that I got the one job that kept me away from everything for hours and hours and hours a day.
I do remember this. Yes. Between that, was I was at engineering when that happened, I think.
It was around the time that you left. You might have still been there.
Like, there was a lot of chaos. Like, I think we could give the fun fact of now that this re-debut was supposed to happen last year's anniversary, and then this year's anniversary.
Yes, and then so much chaos has happened in real life that it got pushed to now, and you know what? We're fine with it being now.
A lot of, like, extreme chaos happened. Shout out to all of your favorite indie VTubers, not just as, like, all of them, because a lot of this stuff, when you make it on your own especially, takes a really long time, and there's a reason people will just, like, pay oodles of monies to, like, video editors and song mixers and stuff like that, because it takes a long time.
Especially when you're new, and at least in my case with the music, just starting to learn how to properly record instead of just doing really basic, you know, on your iPhone stuff.
I went from only knowing how to draw cartoon horses to, like, being able to draw, like, people. That's the other thing with the Himi, is, like, I did not know how to draw people. I looked at a how to draw anime book as a reference guide, and I traced over my own self for some of the, like, hand motions. So bad. But, yeah, no, you got your acoustic guitar as well, which I think is the overall instrument art, like, quality, it increased so greatly. Oh, yes, my God.
Absolutely.
Actually, no. I'm pulling up a picture for a second. I'm pulling up a picture. We are going to look at it. We're going to look at it. Assets.
Miko wants to know more about the drawing of cartoon horses while you're pulling that up.
Fun fact. I actually was a My Little Pony fan artist for a very lot longer time than I ever was in anime. And that's how I upgraded my computer, was money from drawing commissions of that. No, it was not anything like NSFW. It was just, people like their cartoon horse characters, and I thought it was fun, and the community was really sweet. And
people like ponies.
Yeah, that's all I knew how to draw for, like, the longest time, was just cartoon horses. Where did I put the models? My computer. Oh, I put it in a separate folder. Okay.
Yes, you did.
Iteration 2.
I say that as if I had any clue.
Okay, I'm pulling up yours because this is still your thing. Where is your thing? Models. Was it iteration 3? No. That's the PSD. Where did I put assets? I'm looking. I'm looking as I talk. Where did I put the screenshot of your freaking model?
I don't know where you put it. It's not my, I can't talk. It's not on my computer. Then again, you know how bad my file management is.
Superseded. Yeah, I don't know why mine's so terrible. Okay, I'm sorry. This is your reveal thing. Like, this is your review, but I cannot find the screenshot of you holding an instrument to save my life. Sorry. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Oh, I love that sound. Hey, Miko, it's very important to clarify, not NSFW. It's very important. I just saw you pop up on the stream.
I'm sorry. Please ignore the fact that this is chaos.
My reaction's delayed.
But, like, you see this? Look at this bass for a second. Look at this bass. This is the most muddied out, colorless instrument I've ever seen. Okay, let me pull out my... Okay. Just, like, look at the difference in instrument quality for a second. Like, look at... This is the same bass. This is the same bass that I am drawing. Please appreciate how far we have come in 3 years.
I think this is also a good segue over to your reference sheet.
Oh yeah, I guess I exist.
SMH, you drew all of this.
I did, and I hate. Okay. Okay, here's Himi 2.0, which I also have to scroll down really fast. Here we go. Mine had the more, like, egregious updates, really. I
Whole
wanted...
new outfit.
something with more color theory that actually matched. Because, listen, again, original Himi, she's very nice, you know, she treasured memory. Would not be here without her, but, like, look at this color. Look at this color management. Why did I have purple socks?
Why not?
Why did I have purple socks? It makes no sense to have purple socks.
Hey, Kit Cobb.
Kika! Bless! Bless, this took so long. But
Them right next to each other. It's so weird.
freaking... Yeah, no, after, like, all of the quiet gripes I had with my model, like, the more I improved on, like, just general art, I wanted to have something different. And after, like I said, like, there's a cursed 2.5 version Himi that exists that I will go over in stream. You can see the art for it. Like, I wanted to have something that was different but felt better. And I don't know, I'll let you guys be the judge of that, but...
Y'all never saw any of the insanity that was going on with a bunch of the concept arts for this and the actual, like, initial drawings. Like, there was some insanity on Himi's end.
There really was. I want to say for a while there, I had like this, I had like this in-between transition phase between like this style and like the original Brimtone style, and it was absolutely insane.
But now we're here.
It's beautiful. But yeah, no, I have more fun accessories, and just like the color composition is overall better. I kept the star socks. I just made them, you know, not eye-catching for all the wrong reasons.
Mine with Disgaea characters? Hell yeah.
Yo!
I love the Disgaea games.
Absolutely
This guy is
blessed.
awesome.
I need to play it. I like the character designs a lot, but...
I started my first blind playthrough ages ago on stream, but I never got the chance to finish.
You should finish it now. You have reason. Pressure.
Eventually.
Pressure. Peer pressure. Peer
Bit of
pressure.
Neptunia also? Hell yeah. Never played those.
I've never played Neptunia. I played a lot of indie stuff recently, and I'm really loving the indie stuff. I just realized I am still
yeah.
holding a base, but...
I'm still holding my dog, and I'm not putting him down.
You know what? He's blessed. He deserves to be here. He deserves to celebrate with you. He's a good boy.
Yes. Anyway, is this the time that we switch over to songs?
Yes, we can switch over to the musics. I'm not playing this musics unless we have like a strong reason to, because I have to pull out the files for it, but like I have the cover art so we know which ones we're talking about.
Perfect.
I just
Nico, tell Z's I said hi.
Bless. I just pulled up Disasters.
Okay, so Disaster, the most recent song. So this one is very interesting because it obviously did not come out with the first two. And what ended up happening for it was I got a new job that had allowed me a lot more time. It moved me to a whole new location. This is when I actually made a huge move. I made a lot of changes in my life. So my buddy who helped us record the first two songs, Sam, said, yo, if you're down, like, let's record something. So this is what we came up with, because Guilty Gear was very big in my life at the time, and it still is. But this was before any of the DLC had come out for that game. So I loved playing May. I loved her songs. So we said, all right, we'll do this one.
On my end, things of note. One, little detail about the cover art. First of all, I hate the color scheme I picked for this now. It's like highlighters. Two, I tried to go for like new school May's outfit and old school May's outfit because I thought it'd be cute because there's two of us. You probably can't tell that by looking at it, but that is what I tried to go for. Two, I do not have a high vocal range, and I had a massive cold when I was asked to record the backing vocals.
You knew this was coming. You could have taken every precaution to not get cold.
How
cold.
How dare my immune system?
Yes, how dare your immune system?
How dare?
How dare?
Yeah, no, Shoji didn't get to see the... I was given like a couple days notice. It was like I had some notice, but like it was when I was already
about a
getting
week.
sick. Yeah. So like I was trying and I was like, bright blue, like every single time. Like I just kept, my throat kept giving out and I was so frustrated.
And this was also my first time screaming for music. I hadn't even done that for live performances, so this was a very new experience for me as well. In terms of the actual performance of the songs.
You did very good.
Sure.
Although,
And so how it actually worked though was we had to get Himi to send us the voice files separately because we recorded this asynchronously. So I was with my buddy way far away from where Himi and I originally were at. And I ended up playing bass for this song instead of guitar, which was a very different change. So yeah, if you hear any of the bass stuff, that was mostly me. And then Sam played a lot of the guitar parts because he understands the guitar theory stuff more than I do. So it was very interesting.
I just got to be sick, and honestly, I could have made some screams with the way my throat was behaving, but
You should have. That would have been great.
in hindsight, I was very sick. I'm happy with how it came out, though. You guys managed to make my voice sound not terrible, and you made some really fun screams.
It was fun. It was a good time.
Cover? I actually have to look. Was that our most
I think
viewed
so.
cover?
By a small margin.
I'm like, I'm scrolling now. I have to I'm looking at the Brimtone page. Oh, look at that. We're live.
Yes.
Yeah, it is by far our most viewed. Oh wait, no,
Thanks,
it's like
Miko.
it's tied with Panda. I was looking at the wrong video. It's like tied with
Oh,
Panda.
cool.
But
Well, I think that's a good transition then into Panda.
Panda.
Yeah, Disaster of Passion didn't have too many complicated behind the scenes because it was very much just me and my buddy recording it.
That's when there was like a workflow, and
Yes.
we had things made sense, and we had ideas of what was going on.
Yes. So Panda though, for the first two songs, what we ended up doing was we sent Sam the files beforehand and said, hey, this is kind of what we're looking to do, but we want to make it more metal-fied. Because Sam's specialty is metal. So by the time we'd gotten there, he had already had Panda about halfway done. So we just needed to record basically guitars, vocals, and bass. But all the orchestration and fancy stuff in the back was pretty much already done. Which was such a time saver. It was great. Really appreciate Sam for that.
Absolutely blessed human. This is where I should probably make the confession now. I was supposed to sing both songs.
Yes, you were.
Shoji was not supposed to sing Sakura Kiss. The full story, I swear we mentioned it before, but we were visiting Sam. Absolutely wonderful human being. Fantastic person. Hi, if you're watching. But Sam and friends were like, let's play Valorant. Here, you can use my extra computer here. It was very fun, had fun playing Valorant, but the problem is that I'd never played FPS. I did not know that I get motion sick yet. I ended up lying down for was it 12 hours or something?
Something like that. This
something
was immediately after we finished recording Panda.
So Panda, yes, that was my song choice. We both picked a song we wanted to do, and I loved Panda. I love Hachi's work, so a lot of recording went in with that. We'll get to the girls thing in a second there, but so we finished playing Valorant, and I lied down and I could not move, and I was like, Shoji, can you please sing Sakura Kiss? So bad.
And so I had to learn the song with 12 hours notice.
I'm so sorry. But
Can't believe you've done this.
with Panda, I think the recorded version obviously is way better than the karaoke you just heard, because I had a lot of assistance with the recorded version. But the number one thing is there is one line in there. There is one line. I cannot remember how it goes specifically. It has been 3 years since I sung that song, but it ends in the word, the word girls is in a very weird spot. And I could not sing it on pitch for the life of me. It came out as girls every time. I got so mad. I drew a picture of MS Paint with a duck because I was so mad about it. I just could not get it to pronounce properly. And I still
sounded
hear it.
Goofy.
I did. I
Girls.
really did. If you listen
Thank you,
to
Miko.
it, you'll hear it. Bless Miko.
But yeah, that
pain.
Panda was, I think, I played the rhythm guitars on Panda. Sam and I traded off on the bass, if I remember right.
I was having my carpal tunnel problems. That's also why the
Yes.
art on Panda looks more sketchy than Sakura's, is because my carpal tunnel got to a point where I couldn't really draw, like right as I was sketching and like trying to line Panda, so I just said screw it and kind of rolled with it, and it kind of worked out, but it was a bad
I think I was also having problems with my wrist when we were recording as well, because I had to stand and have a really tight strap on so I could actually move my hand correctly, because I think I had a really bad bout of tendonitis at the time.
We were falling apart. We were a mess.
Yes. Yeah, it was rough. I could only record a handful of bars at a time. It was crazy.
We were a mess. We were a mess, girls. It really, it's how it came
Yes.
out.
Corals. And then lastly, there was Sakura.
Pop it open. Bam, Sakura.
Yes. So Sakura, again, I was not supposed to sing this. So it was very last minute notice. A lot of trading off on instruments on this one for the recordings, if I remember right. And the solo that we played was put there because I did not like the way that the original bridge sounded. So I wanted to put in a solo and make that it. After we had done and recorded, and I was like, oh yeah, sure, like the song's done, let Sam finish mixing it, and then we'll, touch base whenever Himi and I are back to where you were from. What he had also done is he started layering his own screams with the lyrics of the bridge at that point. So that's where you get this huge, like crazy sounding bridge with everything going on in the background. That's kind of how that was achieved, and it was really cool. It was not something that I could have ever thought of if it was just me doing it on my own. So it was a really cool piece of production that I loved about this song.
Okay, but we have to talk about it. The elephant in the room. What's up? The thing with Sakura Kiss. After we're done, go listen to the original Sakura Kiss, like the full version. There is this weird gong that's like...
Yes, in the second verse.
And it is extremely distracting. Instrumentalizing this was a nightmare. And I remember like the debates about what to do with the weird gong because it was so weird. Out of left
none of us
field.
knew what to do with it. Also, Miko, wrists are doing mostly better now. At least mine are. I think Himi has more braces than I would need right now. That's a thing.
I have carpal and cubital tunnel. My
Fun.
wrists are weird. And also, it takes a while for me sometimes because my wrist will hurt too much and I have to stop doing what I'm doing for stuff, but we're making.
Yes.
Gong?
And yes, there is a gong. There's a big gong
Fucking gong!
in the second verse. And Mr. Caddy, what's your question? Also, hi, Mr. Caddy, welcome.
Like, it is literally this weird gong. It's like, in like the middle of... It was like, what, after the second verse, like towards the bridge?
No, it was in the middle of the second verse.
Oh my god, you're right. It was so disruptive. Like, we were so genuinely confused.
Yeah.
Like...
Because that was only like it was the second or third time I had heard the song the full way through. And yeah, I don't know, it was just weird. I think it was the first time you heard it, right, Himi?
Yeah, like, I don't know. I love this song. I listened to short versions of it. And I think I've listened to an English cover of it like once or twice in my life. But like everybody else, it just removed the weird gong because it's a weird gong. What the hell do you do with that? But I think I was a bit of a brat. Like, we have to do something. I love the weird gong.
Yes, you were. I want to just do a Born of Osiris, like, make a big hit and then make it go silent for a half beat.
I could not, I couldn't have us just smooth it over like everybody else did. I had to have the weird gong. It was too strange not to have.
Yeah, there's a lot of consideration that went into the orchestration for these songs.
So much love, so much care.
So much fun. I learned a lot from Sam in those first few recordings. So that's where, like, I'm starting to be able to do stuff as we move forward.
Absolutely. Just, it's been a fun time. Like, I think over the past 3 years, oh god, we've definitely both, like, we've gotten better at stuff. I can now say I can draw people. I've gotten better at instruments. I have many, many instruments, but I've learned...
I can play music now.
I've learned how to video edit. I've learned to do more live 2D. I've gotten better at graphics. Like, this has been such a positive impact on just my life and me as a person, because I've got to meet such wonderful people, and I've gotten so much better at stuff. And it's also been able to help me stay connected with Shoji when he moved.
Sorry, I had to do it.
You did, but I'm still gonna be salty about it.
Anyway, what else do we have for the stream? I think that was the majority of the fun facts behind the scenes for the music.
That was all. All I have left is the one last thing. The one.
Yes, the one last thing.
The one last thing. So let me hide Sakura. It took so long to set this up in OBS. So we have one last thing on the fun stuff to show. We did not. This was supposed to be like simultaneous, but again,
Life circumstances.
so much life stuff happened, and we wanted to get this done because we've been sitting on these models for a while, just trying to get other stuff finished for this, and just getting the models finished and fixing things, because I broke a lot of things because I'm still really weird with live 2D. But this is coming out. It's honestly, it's most of the way done. We have stuff we still need to finish with it though before we can put it out. But here is a very short little teaser about. I'm sorry, my hair just fell in my eye.
Oh my god. Off to a great start.
I poked myself in the eye to try to fix it and made it worse. But here's a short teaser of the next song. And there's a lot of, you'll see what I mean when I say a lot of effort has gone into this. Shoji, I'm playing the thing now.
Okay, cool.
I realized I never actually planned a way to say, hey, shut up for a second. So gently, hey, shut up for a second. Actually, I'm gonna play that again, but I'm gonna make it smaller because I just realized the chat totally just covers like half of it. But all right, so let me make this smaller. I just realized it covers it. But yes, we have a new song cover, and it is coming, and the whole thing is hand animated, hand drawn and animated. The whole
we don't
thing.
have a date for it quite yet, but it is coming soon.
Yeah, I'm gonna play it again smaller so you can actually see what the hell is going on, but everything you see here has been lovingly drawn and animated. And if you could guess what this song is, Godspeed, because it is really old and really obscure, and Shoji had never heard of it when I said I wanted to cover it. I'm proud of it. But that is the everything.
Yeah, that is the stream. Thank you everybody for coming out. We really appreciate it. Love you all.
Thank you for sticking around and like being patient with the fact that this has taken a while to get ready. This was supposed to happen ages ago, but there's so much work that has gone in behind the scenes and like so many weird roadblocks that have come up, and
yeah,
I'm just really happy that we could finally sit down and do this and just be here and have this event happen.
Thank you all again for coming on out. We really appreciate it.
So much. Alright.
Have a good night, everybody.
Yes. Peace out. Godspeed. Maybe don't play Valorant before recording a major musical production.
That's a you issue. Anyway, bye everyone.
Alright, peace out.